and we phase down. And all right, let's get started. Twitch has banned gambling.
Well. It's been a long road, gentlemen, but I think we're finally at the destination. Twitch has banned gambling. It's been over a year that I've been advocating for this. I've been talking about it. I've been saying how bad it is and how corrosive I think that it is for the platform.
Yeah, why does Train not like shit on Asmon? Like, hasn't Asmongold also been anti-gambling on the platform? Like, why fucking me and Pokey? Why no Asmongold? Like, why can't he have a disagreement with Asmongold but not with me? Is popular shit on Asmongold? I mean,
Platform, and today Twitch just put out a press release that they are banning almost all forms of gambling, except for sports betting. I don't really know why, but here in America,
I know why. As I fucking called out numerous times, money. That's the reason why like the legal forms of gambling are never going to go away, and it's only going to get worse as the contradictions become more and more glaringly obvious. Okay? As people look to the methods of despair, like the escape routes that help them briefly fucking get like a little bit of a dopamine rush, okay? These kinds of industries are going to keep growing, okay? And they're getting even more legitimate. Asmon has said he doesn't blame Train directly. I mean, okay, I guess he's still fucking up the bag.
Sports betting isn't gambling. I don't know why. But anyway, a lot of the other stuff in terms of like slots, crypto gambling, stake.com, you know what it is. All that stuff is getting yeeted and deleted on October 18th. So I'm going to read you guys out the press release that Twitch did. We're going to talk
I got to pee. I'll be back in a second.
Gambling content, this is from Twitch. Gambling content on Twitch has been a big topic of discussion in the community. It certainly has. And something we've been actively reviewing since our last policy update in this area. And they did do a previous policy update where you could not include affiliate links and referral links to gambling websites. So obviously, all the gambling streamers did exactly what all of the OnlyFans girls do. And they're like, well, you know, if you really want to be part of my community, you can just join the Discord, and you know, we've got other conversations on Discord. And so that's what they've been doing before, and it was obvious that this was a workaround. And now we're seeing a complete blanket ban on gambling entirely. So Twitch had tried to relegate this down to like a much smaller issue. The fact is, people love to fucking watch gambling. It's evident by the viewership, and I don't know who watches it. Sometimes I do, because it's kind of funny to watch somebody lose $20,000 in 5 minutes, right? It is kind of funny. But the reality is that it's also very bad. I think that the main three things about gambling, right, is that obviously, you know, a lot of these websites were like overseas, unregulated, and harder to actually verify their integrity. And also, they did really nothing to prevent kids from getting on the website. Yes, obviously, it's harder for a kid to do that kind of stuff, but let's be honest, I think you guys remember whenever we were kids, would it really be that hard nowadays? No, I don't think so. It wouldn't be for me, at least. So anyway, and I think it's the same for many of you. And I was no computer wizard. I think that I was just determined to see some big titties. And people want to do gambling, I think they do the same thing. So yes, it's bad because obviously they're unregulated. It's also bad because it puts advertisers in a bad spot for Twitch. Whenever you see that, you know, your ad for X, Y, or Z thing is then, you know, put right next to an advertisement or an ad, or just gambling in general, it makes the brands look bad. And then the other thing is that there are kids that go on the website, contrary to what some people may believe. Putting 18 plus in the title, it doesn't stop kids. And I think every single fucking person that sees that knows that. Okay, keep that in mind. And there's a lot of reasons also, like minor reasons why gambling is bad. Like, for example, people get addicted to it and then they like, fucking ruin their life. Like, that's kind of a bad thing too.
True.
But in terms of specifically on Twitch, there are a number of material reasons why this is not a good thing to have on the platform beyond even just gambling addiction itself. So anyway, let's keep going. I'm going off on a tangent right now. Usually I only do this whenever I'm on the stream. I'm just talking to the camera today and I'm still doing it. While we prohibit sharing links.
Look at XQC's new vid and thumbnail and title. Hasan argues in bad faith, backfires when Adriana and Train show up. Art! Arthurium! Whatever the fuck your name is! I will find you! You little shit! Which one? Which one made this? Oh, it's Daily Dose of XQC. Isn't that Art? No, it's a different one. Daily Dose of XQC! Bro, I think enough people saw that in real time and in real life that I think most people probably recognize that that was this is a quite the ridiculous way to fucking title this. Pretty sure most people saw the same thing. You know? Let's continue.
Links or referral codes to all sites that include slots, roulette, or dice games. We've seen some people circumvent those rules and expose our community to potential harm. Yeah, that's again, right? It's the same thing as, click my all my links or, my link tree, and that's going to have the real forbidden fruit, okay? So yes, obviously this is no real surprise. So we'll be making a policy update on October 18th. To prohibit streaming of gambling sites that include slots, roulette, or dice games that aren't licensed either in the United States or other jurisdictions that provide sufficient consumer protection. This is only in the United States, so you are going to have probably some degree of gambling streams that are happening now. But I think that what really, it's the way that I look at it is that this is pretty much winning the war, I would say. Or it's winning a very, very decisive battle. This is definitely the biggest step that they've ever taken. And yes, right underneath this, they say, we will continue to allow websites that focus on sports betting, fantasy sports, and poker. Sports betting, I guess it's a little bit better than slots, right? Because it's not like an algorithm that's programmed for you to lose. But I feel like it's like here in America, sports betting is just, is it really betting? I don't know how this happened. Well, I do know how it happened. It's pretty obvious. I think we all know.
They made a lot of money.
But there we go. And so last thing here, we'll share specifics on the updates of our gambling policy soon, including the full policy language to make sure everyone is in the clear on our new rules before they take effect on October 18th. So yes, gambling yeeted and deleted off of Twitch. This is something, not all gambling, but again, I want to clarify this, not all gambling, but right now, all of the gambling as we see it. Now, what is this going to entail? What is this going to mean? Is this going to mean that the current gambling streamers are going to try to move over to having sponsorships from US-based companies and continue spinning in a more ethical way, on a more ethical website? I don't really know. I think this is going to be a very interesting development. Now, I don't necessarily think that this will completely get rid of gambling. I think that there will still, of course, be gambling on the website, but this will, of course, remove a lot of it, and it will also provide some form of like precedent, I guess you could say, of precedent for Twitch to apply the rules to remove gambling in the instances that it sees that it is harmful for the community. And that seems like what they're doing right now. Obviously, as I said, I think it would be great if this was a one-line press release. Gambling is now banned on Twitch. I think that would be better. However, I'll take a W whenever I get one, and I'm going to be honest, I think this is a capital W. I think this is huge. It's tremendous for Twitch. I'm really happy to see this, and I also want to say thank you guys so much for the whole, like, last year. I've gotten hate for being against gambling. People have tried to shit on me, and of course, right, it's no surprise. And, you know, people have their opinions. They can have their opinions, etc. And a lot of you have backed me up and you've supported me in, you know, my, I don't know if I want to use the word crusade against this, but, you know, my outspoken nature towards this thing. And now we see action being taken that is going to be, in my opinion, in the best interest of the public. And so I want to say, Twitch, thank you very much for doing this, and thank you for listening. I hope that this continues to expand to other things that are predatory and dangerous for your users. And so overall, I just really hope that this is something that's really going to stick. And I, again, want to say thank you guys to everybody who's supported me, everybody who's lended me their voice in terms of liking a tweet that I made about this, or responding to, you know, a YouTube video, for example, that I made about this, or liking YouTube video, anything, right? And just people saying, like, yeah, I agree. All you guys helped me, and we all made this happen.
Right now, the current state of Twitch is like a bag of dog shit on fire. It is a complete disaster. It's like the most degenerate reality TV show program ever broadcast, and the entire internet can't look away, myself included. I wanted to break down every single plot line going on in the Twitch drama sphere, but that would consist of more chapters than a Harry Potter book to it. Every single day, a new bomb gets dropped.
It's so funny. Switching from Asmon to Charlie. It's literally like, you look at the vibes that they put out, and you understand why these dudes are some of the most, like, universally appreciated dudes on the internet. In at least the circles that we're in. Like, I get what's going on here.